everybody, it's Melanie, the Carnivore Queen. I wanted to do a video today on interstitial cystitis and all of the medications that I was able to discontinue since I cured my interstitial cystitis by eating carnivore. So I was diagnosed with interstitial cystitis when I was 22 years old. And I have had it my entire life since I can remember, but I was not formally diagnosed until 22. And I've been through the ringer, to say the least. So I wanted to just kind of talk to you for a second about all the different drugs that I used to take. And I just wanted to go through that with you. And it's really cool to realize that I don't take one single drug for that problem anymore. That condition is completely gone, and I truly believe that it was healed. My body healed itself when I went carnivore. So the number one drug that I was taking that was the most expensive was Elmeron, which is the only FDA approved medication for IC, and it's actually under a class action lawsuit. I just did a video on this talking about all of the terrible side effects that this drug incurs. The other drug that I used to take, I would take gabapentin, and that was for nerve pain. I would take Darcolma, which I don't think they make anymore, and that was just for, bladder pain and spasms. I would take something called Urabel. I would take baclofen. Baclofen is for pain and muscle stiffness. I would take phenazopyridine, also known as Pyridium, and that is like Azo that you could get over the counter, except the kind that I would get was through the pharmacy, so it was a little bit more potent than just like Azo. I would also get prescribed a little syringe of lidocaine. That way I could topically numb my urethra because it would burn so bad all the time. I would take Zyrtec. I would take, let me back up. They told me that the bladder is more irritated when allergy season is going on. Okay, so that was the theory behind giving me Zyrtec to control the, histamine reaction. I took something called Prosed, which was an anticholinergic, which, if you know anything about that, that's extremely dangerous. That has some really bad side effects, especially long-term side effects. Dr. Berry, I know, has talked about some of these things. I also took a drug called Cymax, which is, the generic is hyoscyamine, and that was for cramping and spasms. And then I also took a drug, it wasn't a drug, it was an over-the-counter tablet. And I was supposed to take this with every single thing I ate or drink, and it was called Pre-Leaf, okay? And it was really expensive, and I used to take this constantly. And it is to reduce the acid in your food and your drinks. So, why am I telling you about this huge list of drugs? Because I am angry about it. I wish somebody would have told me years and years ago that what I was eating and drinking was not only giving me problems and causing detrimental health issues, it was the reason I had interstitial cystitis. I was hurting my body for years and years and years, and no one asked me, what was I eating? What was I drinking on a daily basis? Nobody. That got me, to the place of being in chronic pain and miserable and overweight and depressed, anxious. So yeah, if you're somebody out there that maybe you have interstitial cystitis, or you have something and the doctors don't listen to you, or they just throw 10, 15 drugs at you, this is a message of hope that there can be something out there that could help you. For me, the carnivore diet cured my interstitial cystitis, and um, I want this to be, I want there to be change in this field, in the urology field. I don't want all these poor people to suffer in silence and then suffer again once they seek treatment. They're just going to be put on pills and things that cause even more problems in their life. Like I said, the side effects on these drugs are so bad. Um, they're dangerous. They're actually very dangerous. And Elmeron's under class action lawsuit. Who would have thought, right? So, I hope that this video helped you in some way. And let me know in the comments if you're sick and tired of having nothing but medications pushed on you. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to not be heard, especially when you have all these symptoms and you go to the doctor and you ask for help and you really don't receive it. In fact, you're given pills and told to go home and come back in a few months and we'll go back over it again and add something else. So yeah, I hope that this video helped you, and I'm gonna just keep on pushing through and trying to create videos that can help others, and I hope that this video helped you. So I will see you in the next one.